Guys, I'm hitting level 70. I'm fucking tired. I'm tired of having non-level 60, non-level 70 characters. It is pissing me off. So I'm getting 4 level 70s today. Let's give away my fingerprints. Yeah. So guys, I've been doing transmutes on every character, and it's pissing me off that I'm doing 4 transmutes per day, and none of them are specialized. They all have to be 70. Guys, I went to the gym yesterday for the first time in 3 weeks. It was a great lift. I didn't go too hard because I wanted to make sure I was warming up, but it felt great to do movements. No, not really sore. I feel it in my right tricep, but not my left. It was chest day. Chest day, first day back. It was good though. Oh. You play retail at all? I don't know, man. I did some soul searching yesterday. Just thinking about stuff. I don't know, dude. Do I care about playing retail? I do, but I don't at the same time. Like, I don't want to just follow metas. And right now, the WoW meta is just play whatever the most hype, most recent thing is, and it's just, I don't know. Just, I don't know. I don't know if I actually care about it. This radio's pissing me off. What am I listening to, bro? What am I listening to? You would probably enjoy Mythic Plus since you enjoyed Fellowship, but outside of that, who knows? I would enjoy Mythic Plus. I have played Mythic before. 100%. The problem that I have, I think... Sorry, I'm just doing some account stuff, so I'm almost doing actual content. Yo, Original Panda, thank you, bro. Do you know if there's anyone in Hoopole that I could chat with about potential recruiting? Message me, brother. I can invite you. Oh, Ampo. I have a question. What's the raid day for Ampy Pickles and Smalls? Are you also going to Slave Pens? Two things. I know that Liz raid is Sunday. And my Rogues raid is Saturday. So my open days right now are, I guess we could double up Saturday, Sunday. Or today, or Friday, or Monday. So I want to level all of my characters to 70 today. So probably not today. Ampy Smalls is going to go with Liz on Sunday. And then we're going to do Ampy Smalls 25 mans on Sunday with Liz. I think I want today to be a leveling day for the most part. I might end up doing a Karazhan late night. But I want to get these characters to 70 so that my passive income is stronger. Because I'm going to do this eventually. I might as well get it out of the way. And then I don't have these characters hanging over me. Hanging over me. Not really like I'm threatened by this. But like... there's things I want to do. Like I want to do 5-man questing with Liz. And that means my characters have to be 70 for gold. I want... Yeah, cross it off my to-do list. Exactly, yeah. So I want to get that done today. It's pretty far. It is. It is really far. When I say I'm boosting today, guys, I might, if I have the motivation to do it all the way, I might be doing 12 to 15 hours of Slave Pens boosts. I'm sorry, but I need to get this shit fucking done, okay? I need to get this done. What's up with these tanks trying to tell me how to play mage? They're trying to tell me to spec Frostbite for spell cleave comps, and I'm like, no, that's terrible for AoE pulls. What are you running? Look. Frostbite is actually insane in TBC. I don't know what they did. I don't know what Blizzard did that's different. Maybe they made Frostbite 5 seconds instead of 3 seconds. I don't really know. But Frostbite in an AoE pull is fucking gnarly. It kind of sucks if you have melee. It sucks if you have melee because it like freezes them, they get attacked. But if you have 2 mages with Frostbite, you're going to see it right now. This is what happens when you have Frostbite. I will show you in Slave Pens. Nothing will move. Not a single mob will move from the AoE location. Which means the tank can go fuck off and not take damage. So Frostbite can be really good, especially if you're playing double mage. But if you're playing single mage, I would say that Frostbite might actually be kind of sus. Unless you're playing Deep Frost, where you can kind of pet Nova and compensate, just solo freezing everything. Yeah, but to be honest, like if you have Frostbite in a dungeon group, it's probably not going to make a big difference. Frostbite solo is going to be a lot more annoying. Leeching XP? Hell yeah. Blue Milk 61. What's the goal right now? The goal right now is I'm going to blast as long as I feel comfortable in the slave pens. Running a care on Friday that needs an enhance? Probably Cybrix, yeah, probably. I think if I do any raids, I want to do things. I want to do things for sure. What do I want to do? Okay, so my goal today, I want to level at least Ampo to 70. He's 68.6 right now. So that's 1.4 levels. If I did Ampo to 70, then I have Amp Lena Kara, which is taken on Saturday. So I just have Ampy Smalls, Ampy Pickles, and Ampo. I have 3 raids that I possibly want to do. If I go all of my characters, I also have Ampy Tree and Brother Amp. These are questionable. I don't know if I'm going to ding 70 on them. So, Ampy Smalls is raiding on Sunday. This raid has CLC caster loot reserved. Sorry. So this is on Sunday. Ampy Pickles isn't scheduled. Ampo isn't scheduled. But I want to raid on both of these. So why don't I just throw it up there? I'll do Ampy Pickles raid Friday. 4 p.m. PST. 4 p.m. PST. I'm just throwing out a random time, but that works for me because my schedule is kind of degen right now. So that'll be in my morning. And then this would be Kara into Mag Gruel. And then maybe we have Ampo raid on Monday. But then do like 4 p.m. PST or something. Question mark, no idea. And then we do Kara into Mag Gruel if it looks good. Put me down for Friday? I would love to, yeah. Yeah. This is the plan. This is the plan. I need to get signups going. Maybe I can do it in my Discord. Yeah, I don't know. Pickles was gonna wait to Liz now. I thought about this more. Because my paladin is... I don't really care about the mage blade. I thought that I did, but I don't actually think I care. And we're not on the same tier token. And also, brother... Or, Ampy Smalls got Shoulders Helmet, so I don't need anything really from Karazhan anymore that would be contested, if anything. Cowbell, do you need a Resto Druid for any of the runs? 100%, bro. I can get you in. Would you like to do any raid? Sunday or Friday? These are the most guaranteed runs. I'm also going to do a demon run. Guys, Ampo Monday is going to be a demon run. Demon Karazhan on Monday. So if you want to play your Druid Cowbell, I got a spot for you Sunday or Friday. It doesn't really... The CLC caster loot doesn't really apply to Resto Druid gear, so, like, this doesn't really matter for you, I don't think. Pencil me in as Friday. Yeah, down for either day. Come Sunday. Come Sunday. If you're not opposed to doing... Actually, Mercy might want to do Sunday. Okay, come Friday. Come Friday. Come Friday. I'll just put some people down. This is going to be Cybrix, Sham, Cow, Druid. Liz get anything? No, Liz got literally nothing yesterday or last week. Sign up to Friday or Monday. Yeah, Ramiro, I'm gonna pencil you in, brother. Let's put you in on Friday. So we have Mage, Prot Warrior, Resto Druid right now. For the Friday run. That's not too bad. Not too bad. I'm not too pressed on filling them. I feel like we can find people. Worst case, we pug, and I think I can guide any pugs. Guys, Ampy Pickle's raid last week was literally demonic, and we cleared. And it was fine. It was a demon raid. I need a tank that probably puts out some threat. Oh, dude, it's gonna be cursed. Come on, Tank Fury Warrior. Yeah, I mean, guys, this week we're just gonna do random stuff, and I think I'm gonna try to set up my Discord maybe for like signups. For anyone that doesn't know how to do Slave Pen's boost, if you guys have any questions, I've done this shit a lot now, and I feel pretty confident with it. Not perfect, but... TBC Blizzard animation. It's kind of cool. The TBC Blizzard animation has a projectile for every single mob that gets hit. It's kind of crazy. XP per hour is this? Per character, it's about 180k XP per hour. I sort of, from the last time I did this, I was getting around 150. Now I'm doing 2 extra pulls every run, and it's not too bad. Next Friday, since I'm not in a guild, I might just play PoE 1 release. Oh shit. Yeah, is it good, boys? PoE? I never really... I've tried to get into PoE a lot, and all my friends have really played a lot of PoE, but like I played... When I played in Grizzly, a lot of the people, like, there were some people like Afro and... God, what was his name? They like really, like, Afromatic? Yeah. They're like really nerdy on PoE, and I could just never do it. They went like insanely hard. Every time. Dude, I love... He's so cool. Yeah, there's some people that I played with in Grizzly that, like, they weren't really freaky, they weren't really like racist 4chan losers, and people are really cool. Yeah. How did yours go? We did pretty good. We played like we played like 30 games. We went like 20 and 10 or something, or like 15 and I don't know. I don't really know, but I went from 1450 rated to like 1650, so it was good. It was good. I still am learning a lot every single game. I'm still making a ton of mistakes, but I'm feeling good playing twos with an arena. Obviously, I did it off stream yesterday. Playing twos yesterday, like, with the healer, it was very nice from playing only double DPS, no comms, especially because it was my first like actual comms run. So like we were like communicating in the game really. It was good. You need a hunter? Yeah. I have a hunter on Night Slayer. I'm level 62, guys. Once these characters are done, I'm gonna slowly be boosting those characters up. I'm trying to juice as much rested XP as I can out of those freaks. I have 3 characters on Night Slayer that I'm leveling. I'll just be late to season 1. Oh man, you gotta cast off. I'm just gonna let him fire me. That way my pets can kill him. It's just one mob. Nice. Where's the midnight content? Guys, I think there's plenty of midnight content for you guys to enjoy, and I'm going to try to hold the fort down on TBC side, okay? You know, someone needs to represent the TBC, the classic Andes here. Not everybody plays retail, not everybody wants to watch retail. And everybody's playing it. All the streamers are streaming it. You know, someone's got to hold down the fort. TBC hype. For the old men in the chat. This one's for you guys. Yeah, someone has to keep the pens in check. Exactly. Someone has to watch over the pens. Rioting in here. Guys, I slept. I slept for so long yesterday. First day back to the gym, and then I slept for 12 hours. Oh my god, I actually hibernated. I went to bed at like 1 a.m., woke up at 1 p.m. And I was like, I'll probably be up, what? Normally I naturally sleep like 7.5 hours. That's kind of my number. So I go to sleep at 1. I'm like, I'll be up, you know, 8:39. 9-ish, like I'll be up. No, I didn't set an alarm. Yeah. So I got some good rest. I'm feeling good. My body obviously needed it. It was good though. You swap to slabs? I could swap to Shadow Labs, but I was watching Kayvon do it. Keyvan. You guys know Keyvan? He's a booster. He loves boosting. No matter what version of the game he's boosting. He's boosting in Classic, he's boosting in TBC, he was boosting in Wrath, he's doing SOD boosts. He's the boost guy. You don't know him, he's a streamer, just like for fun streamer, he just randomly streams boosts all the time. And I was watching him, and he was dying. He was dying, and his boosties were helping him. He had 2 level 70s, double Blade of Wizardry, decently geared characters. And I'm out here thinking like, is this something that I think Ampo could do? Is this something I think this guy is ready for? And I thought to myself, and I said, Communal Cloak, Communal Wand, Communal Stone of Stoicism, Communal Stone of Wisdom, Tourmaline Loop of the Owl. And I'm like, maybe I'll just stick to Slave Pens. It's good enough. It's good enough. You know, I think that's the thing. I'd rather just get it done. I'd rather get my characters to 70 and then learn Shadow Labs boost with like appropriately geared characters. Rather than just like fumble for a couple hours. Like, there's definitely like a learning curve to Shadow Labs. And I think that learning curve is slightly gear dependent. Like, if you have better gear, you're going to have more forgiving pulls. And so the last thing I want is to be learning a really unforgiving run when it's not supposed to be that unforgiving. And then getting less XP per hour. It doesn't compute. It does not compute with what I want. So, that's why we're not doing Shadow Labs. Frick that frog. Yo, what's up, Paco? How is the Twitch section, guys? How is it? Is everybody actually just playing retail? I haven't looked. Or are there still classic Andes? Like, what is Peo doing? Peo's probably playing classic still. I think this guy never plays anything else. Zigo's in AB. Okay. Peo said he'll try midnight. Oh no. Retail bug got him. Best fan on BC. Pei was doing arena off stream. He got mad because people were stream sniping. Yeah. I mean, that's actually a really big problem with Arena and TBC. Arena and TBC has like strict counters, like very serious counters. And people snipe when you're not streaming. At like high level, I remember last time around in TBC, there were some people that literally only if you check their match history, it's like they played 95% against like Rogue Mage. And you're like, wait a second, how did they manage that when it's only like 45% of the population? Like, how are they getting 95% good comps to fight? Right? Like let's say like Ret Shaman. And you're just looking at it like, huh. And all they're doing is they're just queuing at times where the people that they're going to queue against are most likely going to be Rogue Mage. And that's like a favorable comp, a really favorable comp for them. And people do that in TBC because the population is low enough that you're like, oh, there's only like 4 teams queuing right now and 3 of them are Rogue Mage. Let's go blast. And that sucks. That's one of the downsides of TBC Arena at like high end. You're just like playing the same couple people every game pretty much. How do you figure out when the favorable matchups are queuing? Sounds like Cope. No, they just log on to the other servers and do a /who. Like, there's a ladder, okay? There's a ladder of all the top people. And what people would do, and it's easier now than it was, but what people would do is they would log on Faralina Horde, and they'd /who some key names of teams that they would like to fight. All the Rogue Mages and high... or teams that they don't want to fight. And if those teams are fighting and they don't want to queue into them, they're just not going to queue. So they're checking the servers, who's playing, because you can drop a /who. And I mean, like, you can see match histories. You can see match histories on Ironforge Pro, I'm pretty sure. I think you used to be able to. I don't remember... like if I click on this guy, you can see, wait, Mists of Pandaria. Oh god. How do you find it, dude? I don't really remember. Like, for example, like let's say this, right? Let's say, for example, you're playing a comp that's really bad into Priest. and you know there's 4 priests that are really good, and you're like, okay, oh, Hydra is playing queuing 2s right now? Yeah, we're just not going to queue until he's done. And people do that, and it's really lame. Not everybody does this, but like, there is a direct like motivation if you're trying to be like super serious about arena to not queue into your hard counters. And like, a lot of people, you know, they'll like test the waters on alt accounts. This is actually a thing. They'll have like a main character, and then they'll have an alt character, and they're both like decently high rated. And on their alt character, they'll queue, and if the conditions are right, they'll queue on their mains. Won't the alt need high rating? It's not a problem for these people. They're good players. They're just trying to like boost their rating more. Played my games at 3 AM for this reason? Yeah, exactly. Like there are times where you should queue into specific things, and like it's like this weird metagame of like sniping with arena. When I played arena, we didn't really do this, but like if we were queuing into like 3 different rogue mage teams, we would just stop for the night. We would just be like, all right, let's just come back tomorrow. Like, there's no, like, these comps are like so oppressive for hunter druid. When I was playing, we struggled so hard with rogue mage, and if we played and the comps were really bad, we'd just be like, this is not fun. Like, just getting stomped over and over and over by like the different teams of the same comp. It's really rough. It's also in classic, I think it's a little bit more demoralizing to queue into a counter because it's so much so. Like if you play like rogue mage and you queue into like Ret Pally shaman and you're like equally skilled, you should just lose every game. And it's just like, that sucks. That kind of like, I will say that does suck about TBC Arena, but obviously it's not always like that. Like there are a lot of skill-based matchups. People who want to top the leaderboards would do that all the time. Yeah, it's super common, especially near the top when people are competing for the top spot. Why should you queue into hard counters? It's just part of the meta. Right? It's just the same thing that people have done always to try to make sure that they're in the best position as they can be. I don't even want to say it's cringe, it's just I think you should be able, I think what they should do is what they have in EQ. You should be able to type /anon and not be available to be /who'd. I don't think that would break the game, and I think that would help with that kind of meta. Because there's no reason you should be able to do that, right? That weird like /who specific people to see if they're online, like oh, this is sus. Whew. They also did match fixing, like a 2400 arena player Discord, and they tell each other when they're queuing and to not match with each other. Yeah, I mean, that's basically slash whoing without the slash who. You been on EQ at all since we were playing? Yeah, on and off. I hit 60 on my warrior. I did. I hit 60 on my warrior. I did a little bit of raiding, but it was very sporadic. I find myself going through kind of phases with EQ, where like I'll play EQ for like 2 weeks, and then I'll just disappear. And part of that is probably because of my career, like with WoW streaming. It gets boring every so often. There's like a really big lull in content, or, you know, I get burnt out doing something. I think that's why I would go to like EQ. But I haven't played in a long time. What's something like Project Diablo? See, I'm not actually a Diablo guy. All things considered, I really haven't played a lot of Diablo. Fellowship lasts a second. I think Fellowship releasing at the same time as a major WoW expansion is so crazy to me. Like, apparently, you know, I remember, I don't know if Yasna maybe said this or somebody said this, like it didn't have very much overlap between the games, but I don't know if I believe that, dude. Like, even like TBC, if it was a WoW lull, I would have played Fellowship again for sure. But it's like really not. It's not a lull at all right now in WoW. I think that's the biggest thing. They didn't even release it like yeah, the retail overlap is a thing, but also the classic overlap. And I think like TBC launch is actually has a pretty decent amount of pull with the surrounding WoW community. Not necessarily to say that everybody that plays TBC would play Fellowship, but I would say a lot of the people that would play Fellowship would be interested in a TBC relaunch. And oh, I need to wait for block. So like, I don't know. Little unfortunate timing there, but I mean, obviously they have to release. They need money. It's a hard position. I definitely think I don't envy their position of being like kind of positioned against World of Warcraft. Like they have to consider major MMO releases. Probably more so than another company, like another gaming company. Obviously, you know, there's like that phenomenon, like the GTA 6 phenomenon, where people like don't really want to compete with GTA 6 and release their game around the same time. But would 10 out of 10 would not recommend buying a car. I feel broke now. Yeah. I felt that too when Liz and I got a car end of last year. End of 2020 2024. We got a car. And it's definitely hard to like look at it and be like, wow, this car is worth a ton of money. This car is like saving me money because I can drive somewhere instead of ordering or do groceries, whatever. That's definitely feels rough. Yeah. And I think that it's a little different. It's a little different now because we're in a position where we're like making money and putting money in investments, where before we really didn't do that. Like we didn't make enough money to do anything outside of pay the bills. And so like having money to spend on a car and then realizing like investing is really OP. Dude, depreciating assets. Exactly that in the chat. Investing is OP, he said. I'm just dollar cost averaging into like index funds. I was doing VU and SCHD. And then I also have like a little bit of money that I'm not dollar cost averaging with, that I put in for like long-term value trading. Like for example, last year, Google was like grossly underpriced. Obviously, I think it was because of some like lawsuit or something. There was some problem going on. I don't really remember, but that was nice. So now I have a lot of VU. I've been dollar cost averaging a bit into Bitcoin. I feel like that's something that historically insane, not insane right now. And then I have some money I just put into Netflix speculatively. but you know, it's kind of like YOLOing, to be honest. Would not recommend. That's one thing. I can never get into options. I will never get into options trading because that shit is so fucking scary. The only thing that I think options is really good for is like hedging. Like if you there's a lot of like options systems you could do where it's like, I don't really remember what it's called, but like buying puts and buying like long-term value stocks as well. Like it's kind of like a hedge position, but like I don't know how it works, to be honest. I just know that it exists. Strangle, yeah. I really don't know anything about it. I just know that it exists. The only thing I know is like very, very surface level, like trying to, you know, maximize growth while minimizing effort. Like, you know, just dollar cost averaging into like, I don't know, VOO or SPY or something. I just follow Pelosi's option moves, and that usually works out. Don't politicians report that shit like months after the fact? I feel like you're losing it. I guess maybe if it's such a good play that like it's still good even after the fact, like entering 3 months after somebody's enter. Like that would have worked. Like for example, if you bought, like, let's say, what was one? I remember. Wasn't it Berkshire Hathaway that bought a bunch of healthcare stocks and then they disclosed it, you know, 2 months later, or whatever, and then it still went up? Like that kind of stuff. I guess. But like, dude. No, I don't have mining in this group. I wish I did, dude. Corium, heavy adamantites. It's amazing. That's different from Congress reporting. Hedge funds have to report. So like, how often does Congress VOO and chills for soy jacks? Paco, that's why I have some money in Bitcoin, because then I can be based crypto enjoyer. Down 15%. Sheesh. Dude, it's rough. It feels so bad, but I have to just hold strong. Chad, hold, man, hold. Anyone in here holding alongside? You're down. Dude, it gets easier. Yeah, I'm actually not even. It's not even bad because I entered knowing that I'm just holding for a really long time, and I'm not like I'm not trying to just buy and then sell in a year or something. You made 10K on Doge in 2021. That is crazy. This is a good story for you guys. Back in 20, oh god. In 2019, I bought a fuck ton of Polygon or something. And I put like 2K into it. I put 2K into it. It went up to like 7K. I never sold, and now I never sold it. Never. I still have it. And it's down to $400. GG. I actually forgot about it for a long time. Oh, 7 boys. Massive L. Hey. You took 20K in GME to 150 and didn't sell? Oof. Dude, yeah. You had? Did you sell it? That's good. Yeah, you know, it's really hard. I see people say this all the time, like, they're like, man, I wish I got into Bitcoin back in the day. I wish I did this. I wish I bought Bitcoin when it was $100. But I'm telling you, the amount of people that would buy, let's say if you bought a Bitcoin for $100 and you saw it go to $500, I bet those people would sell. I bet everybody would sell. And I think a lot of people were in that, or have been, or were in that boat where it's like, you know, it's hard to imagine how far something can go until it's there, and then you're like, man, I wish I did it, you know, a different way. Because you had to, you know, you had to go from $100 to 1K to 500 to fucking 10K, then back to like 3K or whatever. Like, it's a wild fucking ride out there, dude, for Bitcoin holders. People that made billions off of like holding omega stacks of Bitcoin. I remember there was some wallet recently that like liquidated a couple months ago after never touching the funds at all, and they sold for like billions of dollars. Those kind of people have some fucking balls, bro. That is some serious balls to hold like a, you know, let's say you put $10,000 in Bitcoin when it was $1. To actually hold that to fucking 100K a piece is fucking ballsy. That is ballsy. But you have to, like, if people like trust the asset, dude. Your buddy bought Bitcoin way early and made like 70K, but if he would have held, he would be a multi-millionaire. Yep. Yep. That's what I'm saying. It's hard. Yeah. Or they forgot, such misplaced their wallet. Yeah. Yeah. Hindsight. Hindsight, baby. Yeah, Gordon. I feel like I recently started learning a lot about just financial literacy, I would say. You know, investing 101 type shit. A lot of taxes. I think since I made my streaming, I made like a business for streaming because it was like tax advantaged as fuck. I feel like I've been put into the real world finally when it comes to like finance. I wish I made the jump earlier. I really do. I feel like having any sense, any sort of small amount of financial literacy when it comes to like investing or taxes or businesses, anything, is like invaluable. Invaluable, bro. It's super, super important. LLC, yeah. I'm LLC, taxes, and S corp. That's the way. That is the way for streaming. Start writing off your expenses. Yeah, exactly. Like for example, last year, not the last year. So the first year that I made significant income, I made, this was OnlyFans year. I made around $100,000 income from everything, sponsors, YouTube, Twitch, and I only had like $4,000 of expenses. It's because I wasn't tracking stuff. But last year I had $30,000 of expenses. It is so much it's so much better. Like actually tracking it. Write off home, net, electric. Yes, exactly. Write off a certain percentage of rent. You can write off a certain percentage of electricity, all game fees. Like the problem is I just wasn't tracking stuff properly. And so I, find out the hard way by paying extra taxes. Oh, guys, this might be a wipe. Oh, boy, this is a wipe. Let's try to kill as much as we can. Okay. I was not paying attention. I was like total autopilot. And I pulled it in the wrong way, which means they had it, stun immune. Or slow immune really early. Nice to do huge work. Did you open a credit card for your business? I don't have a credit card. I do have a credit card, but I don't have a credit card for my business. I just have a business account. I don't really operate off of credit card that much. I have a credit card, like a personal credit card that I use for a lot of things, but when it comes to like actual business purchases, I don't. I know I can, but like you could get a 2% cashback credit card. Cashback is also free. Yeah, the thing is, a lot of my expenses are things I don't think you can really put on a credit card. Like rent is a big one. Rent is a huge one. But yeah. You can credit card your rent in most places. Is that true? I feel like I'm not able to. Maybe if you have a specific credit card. I recommend reading... $64 64 pally on Dream Scythe with 340. What am I reading? Swap all ore motes for experience? Brother, what the fuck are you saying? I don't know what you're asking me, Scarlet. You didn't even ask me a question. You just said some, like, cryptic shit. I don't get Bitcoin. Why would you not invest into the bakery across the street? Same proposition. Not really. So, like, in my head, putting money into Bitcoin is closer to putting money into, like, a gold. I would say it's closer to that. You're not really putting money into a good or a something that's providing value or something that's... It's like more of a play against inflation than anything. And if I put money into a company, let's say like I put money into like, you know, fucking Amazon, hoping that it grows. I mean, you're right in the sense that I could put that somewhere local and invest locally, but there's more risk when you're investing in a smaller company, I would say. So like, let's say you invest in a mom and pop bakery, and then one day they move to fucking Italy. GG. It's gone. You know, and like, I guess... Just in top 500 ETF. Yeah, that's... I mean... I don't think WoW is top 500, guys. What is... But what is WoW? Is it 500? I think it is, actually. Spy? Yeah. Chat, are you guys dividend gang or growth? Where do you guys stand in something like this? I know a lot of people like the whole like drip feeding. I get monthly dividends and then reinvest the dividends. I love that shit. People are all about it. So it's definitely like a style. Dividends suck. Yeah, I mean, they do. But they also don't. It depends. I think SCHD last year, tax drag on dividends is high. Yeah. Yeah. Dividends are taxed like normal income, right? You know what I'm kind of disappointed with? Washington passing a capital growth state tax after we moved here. That is fucked up. How could they do this? Capital gains. I think it's 6% capital gains tax. Something like that. Maybe it's 7%. That is gonna be gnarly, man. I guess it's fine if I'm getting the long-term sell thingy. I think if you hold for like over a year, right? Isn't it taxed less? Long-term capital gains instead of short-term? Oh, it's 7%, but you have to make over 278k or it's exempt? Oh. Hey, boys, we're exempt. Never mind. W. Taxing the fucking Omega rich. Holy shit. First time message salami, by the way. Washington state capital gains tax. 7% tax on long-term capital gains exceeding a $278,000 exemption. So you'd have to sell $278,000 worth of stock or in gains. So if you sold, I don't know. Do you see Netflix withdrew their offer? I don't know, let's see. Oh shit, guys. Oh fuck. Guys, we're going to steak dinner tonight, Liz. Whew. Our average price on Netflix was $79. Oh my Jeebus. We are so back. Holy shit. Thank God that shit fell through. Yup. Thank God, man. Thank God you didn't need to sell the gold. What does that even mean? Ah. I learned Ampies in Washington. Yes. Yeah, we moved from Chicago 2 years ago. It has been a quick 2 years, actually. Think about it. It's nice. I like it here. But damn, I feel like it's been so cold for so long. I'm ready for like a summer. I am ready for a summer. And not to say that it would be warm in Illinois right now, but I am ready for it, dude. Sorry to have kind of hijacked your topic of conversation. I don't even remember. No, dude, you're chilling. I am not hijacked in the slightest. Your stock portfolio looks good. Mine doesn't. Mine doesn't, guys. I'm down like 10K on Bitcoin. It feels so bad. But I gotta hold. I gotta fucking hold. How long have you guys been together? 5 years? This year? Bro, Cyber's in fucking SanDisk or some crazy shit. 78% this year. Is this still going up? Guys, how is SanDisk going? SanDisk stock. Fucking $600. Bro, what is SanDisk, by the way? What the fuck is this? I remember looking at this in like mid-January and being like, this is fucking insane. This is insane. And here we are at $650 a fucking share, dude. Oh my god, man. It's just like SMCI. Yeah. I mean... Yeah. I mean, this is probably what's gonna happen, right? It'll probably ride up and then it'll kind of just collapse. That's why I don't want to get into it. When I sub to Ampy, I stand in my room and ass 11. Yo, shout out to the ass 11 in the chat. Wall Street bets guy. Hehe. Where are you guys in Washington? Central Washington. Gobbler's Knob off of fucking I-90. What does that even mean? Living in Chicago with Liz was fucking insane, by the way, because this freak wanted the window open all winter long, by the way, and it would just be literally, it would be -15 outside, window open, and I opened the fucking, I get up in the morning and it's 46 degrees inside, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This is not okay. Nah, that was not okay. That was miserable. I hate being cold when I wake up. And Liz is just in here fucking snoozing, covers over her head, pillow over her head. She's in a fucking cave. And I wake up, I get out of bed, and I'm just... like... Dude. That shit is so ridiculous. Also, good morning, Liz. Good morning, Liz. Yeah, I'm literally ice blocked. It's called a den. Bears hibernate in dens. Dude. Yeah. This is... it's ridiculous, man. Oh, your fault. Yo, what's up? Hey, guys. I know you were coming with me to open the door. Down here. Yeah. It's getting a little warm in here. For reference, it's 46 degrees in the rest of the house, but I keep my office a nice 69. We do live in a road, yeah. We live in the middle of a road, like there's like a road, and then it goes right, like this, and then left, and then we live in a house right here. And then this is me standing outside for reference for size. Yeah. Where's the driveway? No, there is no driveway. We're just in a house right there. All right, we're locked for 7 minutes, guys. My gosh. So, Brother Amp is level 67. Ampo, level 68.8. Ampy Tree, 65.9. Chad, he's just straight up lying. I want you all to know that none of that was true. Yeah, 67 in the chat. You should sit out there and tell people that road wouldn't go down that road. Watch out down there. There's a fire. What about Gloop? Gloop Milker, 62. Hold up. You doing Shadow Labs? No, I'm doing Slave Pens. I am hungry. Okay. I understand he's a streamer, but what, like $150 in months, a month in sub fees? Dude, I don't know if you know this. 15 times 5 equals 150? No, okay? It doesn't. Your math is not mathing, buddy. It's 75 fucking dollars. Wait. I don't even know how much I pay. It's actually a little less. It's a little less because it's like $13 a month because I pay for 6 months on my accounts, or 3 months or whatever. I think on my main 3 accounts I pay 6 months, and then the off 3 I pay 3 months. The off 2. You pay tax though? No? I don't think that... Oh, I mean, it might be. I've never actually looked at the actual transaction. Is there a tax included on... I mean, let me see. I always just look at the price on the actual Battle.net client. Oh, GG guys. GG guys, I am paying fucking $80 a month for World of Warcraft. My operating fees. It is rough out here, guys. I'm gonna need a fucking hype train right now. I need some primes in the chat. Support local small businesses. NA is so weird for not including tax in the price. It is really weird. Yo, Fresnel with the prime. Thank you, bro. W. Oh, shit. Cybrix with the tier 1. Let's go, dude. Christmas is coming early. Oh, my Jesus. That man's a Netflix millionaire in the chat. Bro YOLO'd some Netflix calls yesterday. I know it. That man, he knows what's up. Thank you for the 50 gifted infantry trooper out of nowhere, dude. Holy moly. Holy moly. But I'm on turbo. Oh shit, Paco with the tier 3. Thank you so much. Guys, the hype train has arrived. Thank you guys. W in the chat, infantry. Paco, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Out of nowhere, dude. Oh my god. Every time someone gifts a sub, I stand up from my chair and ask 11. Yo, well, Walms with the prime. Thank you, man. Gotta keep those operating costs down. Yo, thank you, dude. Penguin WoW with the prime. Thank you so much. Can you do that? No, dude. Are you kidding me? Bro, why is he standing like that too? Why is he standing like that? He's like, what is he doing that for? Is that for balance? I'm not doing that. Are you kidding me? Liz, are we staying up all night? Are we staying up all night to play World of Warcraft? And we'll go to the gym, perhaps? Yeah, I mean, you slept just as long as I did, right? Or did you wake up for meetings in the morning? Can't believe Ampy enabled As 11 and Voss wasn't here. You missed out, bro. You missed out. Voss was here. For a second, he was here. Midnight veg. People love midnight, man. People love it.
No, I'll read that.
Wait, maybe they don't. Zaryu's at 6k viewers? He was at 6k just playing. Savix, bad boy. All I know is I'm starving. Hey. Hey. Infantry trooper got us with the DoorDash delivery. Maester in the chat but not asking for boosts? Maester knows. Maester learned. I have to play at least one patch of it and I'm dreading the day. Wait, why do you have to play retail? Someone... Did you lose a bet? Wait, he actually did lose a bet. That's funny. Had to hop over here. Midnight is such a stressful watch. Wait, what? Why is it stressful, guys? What is stressful? What is even possibly stressful about leveling in retail, early access? Oh shit, I'm really far. Oh my god, we made it out alive. What a fucking miracle that is. Somehow I Nova'd in the middle of 20 mobs and not a single one of them attacked me. Holy miracle work. Right there. The pickler is a slippery one indeed. Yo, Warg with the prime. Thank you so much, man. Wait, what is ATD saying? I need Slave Pen's boost. Oh my god, all the leeches in the lair. Oh, you're boosting. I need boost. Come on now. Guys, I need to sell boosts. If I'm boosting, I'm selling that shit on Nightslayer. I am broke as shit. I'm only able to let Gloop Milk leech this because he's a prospective 2v2 champion with me. I pay full price. Okay, well, you know, that's a different story. You know what? That is a different story right there. But I'm not doing Slave Pen boosts for a couple of days, probably. I did 2v2 with you, that's rude. Yeah, but I didn't have to boost you to play 2v2 with me. I'm boosting Glue Milk XDD so that I can 2v2. Actually, Cyberx did get me a priest partner. I'm very grateful. Chat, we also have some content lined up for you guys. Me and Sun Glitters 2v2 on Saturday before raid. That is gonna be crazy. I'm actually building Rested on my Druid. Yeah, that's the play, guys. If you're leveling alts, 100% just like milk Rested XP to get up. It's so much better. When you have like 3 levels of Rested XP. When I have like 3 levels of Rested XP, or 2 levels of Rested XP, you could skip all of the bad quests, all of the bullshit. You could even skip like Blade's Edge Mountains. Like, it's just it's so nice. Being able to have the freedom to skip quests you just don't want to do. 1.5 levels max. I'm talking about cumulative rested gains on a character 60 to 70. So like, you know, you do 1 level of rested, log off, do a 1 level of rested, log off, do 1 level of rested. That starts that over the course of your leveling 60 to 70 is juiced. It's so nice. Obviously it takes a long time to get that. It's not efficient in terms of time, but it's efficient in terms of played time. That is nice. It feels good. Blizzard definitely cooked. You know, guys, originally Rested XP was actually supposed to reduce your XP gains by logging off. So if you logged off, you were supposed to get reduced XP gain for the amount of XP that you had rested. And they had to change it because it was miserable. That was the original implementation. Like classic beta. If you logged off for 8 hours, the first 2 bubbles of XP would be half XP. Holy fuck, is that miserable or what? That is dumb. Yeah, no, that is some crazy shit. Early vanilla is intense. Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't even, like... It's like you're groggy in the morning, so you can't kill mobs. It's like if you had a damage debuff when you woke up because you're groggy. The only way to get rid of it was drink a cup of fucking coffee. Dude. Classic MMOs are built different. Do you play Dark Age of Camelot? No, that's too old for me. Yeah, Cyrex. I don't know if I'm going to be doing Slave Pens boost after today. This might be my final day of Slave Pens boosting, but I will keep that in mind if I have a spot open. Right now, Gloop is getting boosted. Sorry, chat. Sorry for the bonk. Liz, let's order some food. I know you're there. I know you're hungry. I looked and couldn't tell what I wanted. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out, Liz. I end stream. We go gym. We go okra. And then I stream all night. That's a proposition. But I'm not going to end stream if we don't go to the gym. I will end if we go to the gym. But if we're just going to go out, like, we should just order. Let's go. Tired of retail? Yeah. Yeah, retail. Retail is taking over the world, guys. Midnight is here to stay. Not opposed. Let's do it. Okay. Okra is not code for anything, no. That's fried okra. Liz really loves fried okra. And it's like debilitating. Late night care for the boys. Yeah. Okay, Liz. You get ready for the gym. I'll do a couple more slave pens IDs until you're ready. One or two more. It'll take 15 minutes. You get ready, and then once you're ready, I'll end stream and we'll just blast. Because I want to go quick. What? What do you mean, what? You're ready? She's ready now? No, she fucking isn't. I can tell you right now, Liz is saying what from the... This is the bed, okay? This is the bed, and this is the blanket over her body, and she's right here laying down saying, I'm... What? What? Hello? I'm ready. Bro, she's not fucking doing anything. She's not ready. Don't let her say what like she's fucking ready to go. Dude, go wake up, go get dressed, do your thing, go to the bathroom, do whatever you need to do. I'm fucking ready. When I say I'm ready, I mean I'm ready, okay? I am fucking ready, okay? I'll go to the gym in what I'm wearing right now. I don't need to do anything. I'm out the door, okay? So I'm ready, but my ults need to be getting XP, and I don't need to be waiting this around in the kitchen, okay? That's what I'm saying. I hate it here. No, you don't. Okay? Grow up. That's it. Grow up. No XP wasted. That's what I'm saying. I can't afford XP losses. Okay? I can't afford it. I'm trying... Liz, I don't know if you know this, but I am trying to get my characters to level 70 so that we can do the quests, so that you have XP, or so that you have gold to do anything you want, okay? Because we're gonna have 5 times Netherstorm XP and gold, but that means I have to get these characters to level 70. So... Playing all 5 characters? I am, yes. That would be nice, except you need 5 times 60 flying mounts. I don't. You know why? Because my paladin has a flying mount already. And I have 4,000 gold because I've been doing my cloth transmutes and my alchemy transmutes. And I know someone that hasn't been doing them. Someone that I'm paying to get cloth for. Anyways. Who is it? Why is she typing and not getting ready? This is what I'm saying. This is why I'm not ending my stream. Because we would be sitting, or I would be standing out of the bed like, come on, let's go get ready. And she'd be talking shit, okay? She'd be like, well, if you didn't take so long, I'd be ready right now. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. What are you talking about? Okay, I'll get dressed all alone. Yes. What do you want me to put your pants on for you? Yeah, go get dressed, man. Dude, why are you laughing? What the fuck is that cackle? I literally hear her cackling from the other room. Get dressed, man! I don't have time to waste. I'm gonna be locked in slave pens in 30 minutes. And I am leaving for the gym with or without you in 30 minutes, okay? This is fucked up. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting okra all alone. I'm the only one who's gonna be getting okra today. I know that cackle. That must be hot piss. Chat. I can't believe it. Yesterday, Liz got some like treatment or something, like cosmetic, whatever, microneedling or something. I don't even know what it means. Basically, they'd like poke her skin. It's supposed to be really good for like whatever, right? And she didn't even know how much it was gonna cost. Oh my gosh, dude. We have to work overtime because this lady is spending hundreds of dollars on... Oh my gosh, man. Actually, no, bro. The huge 50 bomb from earlier covers it, Mr. Soldier. I did not know it was gonna be that much. It's worth, okay? It's worth, but you should have known how much it was before. Maybe I should have asked. Yeah. 100%. In hindsight, maybe that would be fine. Like, it's fine. Chat, it was $800. Yes. Oh, who leveled? Who leveled? Who leveled? $800. Yeah. Look, you know, I'm gonna be honest. No. All I could tell, everyone in the chat that said $800 question mark is a dude. I can tell. Because if any girl was in the chat, any lady was in the chat, and they were like, $800, yeah, that's how much I pay for my fucking nails. That's how much I do that. Like, dude, guys don't understand how expensive shit is. I'm serious. People don't understand. Oh, that person's getting their nails done? Well, guess what? It's fucking $185. Okay? Come on now. Oh, their haircut, hairstyle, hair color, $400 fucking dollars. No, it's, yeah, like, nice cope. Tell me you don't have a wife challenge. And she's still not getting ready, by the way. You're gonna be doing heroics on these mages before any okra. True! It's okay, I spent over 20k on tattoos. Yeah, exactly. No, people don't understand the cost of like real things in the world. Obviously, like financial situations aside, it's expensive for someone that doesn't have money to spend. It is expensive. I'm not going to say it's not, but like the real world is fucking expensive. You know you can get stabbed by needles for free. True. Wait, Liz, we should have just hired some needle guy from the middle of Seattle. That sounds great, doesn't it, guys? Oh, that sounds like it's not a recipe for fucking every disease on the planet of fucking Earth. That sounds great, doesn't it? Yeah, we just gone to Seattle for a day. Pay the needle guy on the street. The guy with all the leftover needles from the homeless camp. Holy shit. I know a really cool guy with a needle. There's so many needles, one of them must be clean, right? It's not that bad. I have been to Seattle a couple of times. And both times that we've went through the middle of Seattle, both times, 100% activation proc on this random world event. There has been an NPC standing there hunched over on some sort of abandoned construction project from 3 or 4 years ago. Everything's completely overgrown and they're just standing there shitting their pants, bent over in the middle of the street, standing on a fucking overgrown crane. Okay? Don't tell me this is like, bro, they are doing it everywhere. No matter what. That's literally what it is, okay? You go through it and you're just gonna find some fucking old ass beat up traffic cone somebody's shitting into, and you're just like, yeah, that's crazy. By the way, chat, it has been 20 minutes and Liz is still in bed under the covers, not getting dressed for the gym. I have 27 more minutes. I have 25 more minutes until I'm fully locked, by the way. That's my timer. You joined mid-conversation? That is my bad. You came in at the shitting and traffic cones? Sorry. $800 she should cook? Damn, what the hell? Holy shit. Guys, she works a very stressful job. She works a lot. I think that her spending her free money to do things that make her feel better is completely fine. I know all of you guys here have done something, you have a hobby, you do something, you spend money, and you feel better. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think it's a big deal at all. It's not that it's a big deal, it's just, damn, that sucks to get blindsided by. Yeah. No, I mean, it definitely took me off guard, but luckily we're in a position where money isn't as much of a problem as it used to be. So, obviously blessed, but yeah. What kind of good boy points are you trying to farm? I'm not farming any good boy points. I'm just keeping it real with you guys. If I came over here and was like, yo guys, I just spent $1,000 on a tattoo, you'd be like, yo, pictures? I wanna see. You know what I mean? I would call the mental asylum. Okay. MP just remembers he bought 8 level 58 boosts and quickly changed his tune. Guys, I haven't bought 8, I've bought 4 boosts. I bought 4 boosts. Okay? It's only $240, right? And it's tax deductible. So really, I spent roughly $190. And you guys got content out of it. You guys wouldn't have any of this content right now if I didn't boost these characters. Every single one of these characters in this party is boosted. Every single one of them. Sales tax on boosts? No, actually, there was no sales tax on boosts. It must have been included. How the fuck is it tax deductible? Because it's my career to play WoW. It may not be tax deductible for you, but I make content out of these characters that I boosted. Are any of your characters in this TBC a clean level 1 to 70? This character is. Ampy Pickles, it was a hardcore mage that I transferred from Doomhowl. Everything else is boosted off the level 58 though. Good luck getting the IRS to agree that. The IRS will agree to it. I will convince them. I'll bring a presentation to show them why and all the content. I'll link them 100. In fact, I'll link them 100 VODs they could scour and tell me it's not fucking necessary. Hey, I made 370 hours of content using my boosted characters this month. Was that a fair purchase? I think I could write that off, guys. Uh-oh. You'll get tax deductions for way stupider shit. I mean, like, the thing is, you have to realize that it's a business expense. It's not even like I'm getting a tax deduction. It's that, like, my business is to play World of Warcraft in the same way that it would be a tax deduction to buy fucking paper for your printer or buy a new office as a business. It's the same thing. Yeah, breaking the yeah, that's literally just how it works. Yeah, exactly. That's just how it works. Shawnee May with the Prime. Thank you, brother. You need to review more food so you can deduct it too. I do, yeah. I do. In fact, actually, I could show you guys this right here, and I could, because I show you guys this, I could write off the 12-pack of Monster that I bought. Here, guys. Right here, this is what we've been working on here. This is a prime example of holy fucking Monster cans. Whoa, 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 don't track me, bro. Holy fucking cans, they're coming out of nowhere, dude. What the hell? That right there is fuel. Guys. I don't even know which one was mine. Oh god. One of these, there we go, we found it, hey. They are all the zero sugar one, yes. Hello, IRS agent. I am very much enjoying watching Mr. Ampy play on his 4 tax-deductible boosted characters. Oh, thank you. Tax-educated chatter. Fuel to farming depends. MP3 is getting inventory full. This is very nice. Guys, we are going rich right now. Look at all this. I think your party's AFK. Yeah, they're kind of trolling me, Raw. They really are trolling me. Yeah, Glue Milk XD is the biggest serial AFKer in my party, though. This guy really needs to be handled. I want to make sure that I cast from ultra max range. So that they don't cast like that. There we go. That is exactly how we want it every single time. Max range. And then I can get a nice, perfect Blizzy off a Nova into a rank 1 Blizzard. We're baiting a bunch of Frost fire damage. We blink it, recast Blizzard on the alt, pop this, drop a Nova, second Blizzard goes through, pet attack the far target, drop a new Blizzy, and drop a new Blizzy, freeze them on the alt, swap targets with this guy, boom, boom. Send in the new Blizzy, second Blizzy, third Blizzy, bring in the Druid, hurricane their asses, drop a pre-shield, we're taking damage. Blizzard! Prayer of Healing comes through. And it's just that simple, guys. Yo, lock in, chat. It is that simple. If you guys need to boost, just bring your characters in and just send them. Alright. Guys, we have one more ID. We have one more ID. And hopefully Liz will be ready shortly. Show all the screens. I'll show you all the screens right now, buddy. I'll show you all the screens. This is my screen right now. You guys are in taking place of my 5th character right now. No, don't glorp ass right now. Normally I have my paladin account here. Who's that character bottom left? That's Ampy Tree. Bottom left is Ampy Tree. Top left is Ampo. Top right is Brother Amp, and then middle is Ampy Pickles. Am I playing an RTS? I am, dude, I am. I'm playing the whole party. I'm playing Warcraft 3 right now. One monitor? Yeah, this is one monitor. It's a giga-wide. Yeah. Slightly curved. Slightly curved. Just enough. Song is a blaster. Every gem can go in a red slot except for a meta. Honestly, when you get into the rhythm of it, it takes a while to get used to like how to do the pulls, but once you get used to it, I think playing by yourself is better for spell cleaving. The reason why I think that is because you're on the same page. When you have multiple players, you're not thinking the same way, but like I know exactly what I'm doing, where I'm going to stop the mobs, how far I need to be away. Because I'm stopping in the same place every time. I know when I need heals because I'm playing the mage. I know when I need pushback because I know I can see the cast timers. And so like a lot of the way, in a lot of ways, when you play like dual box, that's why dual mage boosting can be better than just like a full group doing Shadow Labs. It's because the mage knows and knows everything that can go wrong with playing the mage. Like, I don't know. Two mages, priest, and druid. Yeah, I'm playing everything. The only thing I'm not playing is Gloop Milk XDD. That's it's a boosty. To wait for this guy. So 4 p.m. PST tomorrow. Roughly, yeah. It's not a hard timer, but that's like I'll try to stick to that. Try the helium add-on for the priest. I don't know what that means. All right. Message you on Discord in actual time. That should be good, and I'll just try to make sure it's at 4 p.m. EST. That is obviously 7 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. server time. All right, boosts are done for now. Gloop Milk XDD. We got started today on Ampo at 68.5, and we ended at 68.93. 68.93. That's pretty decent. That is pretty decent. Ampy tree, obviously 66. The goal is, I think I want... I think Ampo, Ampy Pickles, Brother Amp, Ampy Smalls. That's 4 level 70s. That's 4 level 70s. If I can do the quest with Liz at that point, I can do the quest with Liz, and that means we have 5 players. So Ampy Tree doesn't actually need to hit level 70. Ampy Pickles hitting level, Ampy Tree hitting level 70 would just be nice. I would get a little bit extra gold, but I wouldn't do it in the same questing loop. So that means that I should be ready as soon as Brother Amp hits level level 70. I pretty much just get a fuck ton of gold from questing. Ampy Tree's getting turned into printer paper. Yeah, yep, that's right. Also, Ampy Tree learns flying mount at level 68, so I can do the transmute at 68 by doing Botanica. And all the other characters I can do Botanica at 70. So that's nice. So I should be able to get all of my characters 70 pretty quick here. Alright, hopefully that some of that sells. Even if not all of it sells, hopefully some of it sells. Our gold is looking pretty solid right now. When I sell everything, the price of transmutes has been tanking. It has been so rough. Guys, price of Earthstorm Diamond has gone from 150 gold on Tuesday to 99 gold today. It has crashed 50 gold almost in 2.5 days. I would say 3 days because Monday was really the expensive time. I bought mats at like the worst time. Check Mana Thistle. You ready? Yeah. Okay, chat. I am off. I'm gonna go to the gym and then I'm gonna come back and stream again tonight. Check Mana Thistle. Shit is mooning. Yeah, that is nice. That is nice. Mana Thistle being what? A flask material? Why is Mana Thistle so expensive? Primal Fire dipping. Primal Mana. Dipping.
To be honest, it's probably a lot of people go over at midnight freeing up farming spots.
Maybe. You can
So
only
I've
get it from
seen screenshots
chests.
of people who are, like, farming alleys and just
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Alright, chat. Like I said, off for the night. Off for the night. Sorry, not for the night. Until tonight. I'll be back. Remember that day one gold Primal Earth? I remember it. I sold 200 Primal Earth at 3 gold apiece. Next time around, I know better. I know better. Yeah, I didn't think it was a problem. I thought it was just going to be super cheap. Little did I know. Little did I know. Bye, guys. I'll try to raid somebody that's playing Classic. Jerome. Guys, show Jerome some love. This is... If you guys have any hard-hitting questions, Jerome has some hard-hitting answers, okay? Ask him something crazy. He'll know.